Hi Scorpio, my name's Crystal. I'm with Salt City Tarot and I'll be doing your reading for mid-October. Hope you guys are having an awesome one. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I've saved you guys for last because I'm a Scorpio and I just love saving the best for last. Okay guys, so I've already pre-shuffled the cards. Let's go ahead and get started. Right in the center we have got the Queen of Cups, so that's going to be Scorpio energy. Also could be Pisces or Cancer, okay? Going on in the heart of the reading. Some of you guys are like super focused on your heart or like super focused on love stuff. See how that cup is closed? You might not want to open your heart to something or someone, but I also feel like you are in a way, like you're like feeling something more than you want to feel it. She's looking at her heart like, don't you dare. So, whoops. So there is that. She's just like really fixated on that. I'm hearing like, I don't want to feel as much as I do. So however that resonates. I don't want to feel as much as I do for you. I tried to channel some messages for Capricorn, Virgo actually, and Capricorn, not a ton. A whole bunch of channeling messages for a couple of the other signs that I've done today though. So let's go ahead and see what else is going on for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, please. The Star. I feel like you guys always get the Star. So this is Aquarian energy, but also just sorting out like where to kind of put your energy. There's a lot of emotion that like you could pour into others around you, but be sure that you're putting the energy also into yourself and sorting that out as well, because I do feel like also the Star card represents another bit, which is that a lot of people want your energy in the month of October, and so you're kind of trying to divvy up that energy and kind of see like, okay, well, where can I put this energy? I need to make sure that I'm giving myself as much as possible and giving others the energy here. But so it's kind of a struggle because I feel like a lot of people want to spend time with you in the month of October. And so you're feeling a little bit worn, a little bit thin in that regard. And just be sure that you are keeping in mind that you have to give yourself more energy than you're giving to other people, because if you do not, you know, like you're not able to get to where you want to be, you're not able to give to yourself as much as you'd like, and it really just kind of puts you in a space where you're like you're not able to do as much for yourself. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull an outcome card. Oh my goodness. So we've got a Page of Cups, Pisces energy, but also could be like any water sign in general anyway. He's got a fish here and he's offering his fish to somebody. So like a cup of love, he's got a little fish and he's like, hey, like you might be offering somebody a relationship. For those of you guys who are already in a relationship or like something to do with an emotional connection with someone, you might even just be like opening up to someone about something. Some of you guys might be opening up to somebody about how you feel, about how you feel about them, okay? But it's definitely, for those of you guys who do that, it's definitely something that you've been thinking about and you haven't wanted to say. Also, because we've got these little like gargoyle type guys. I don't think they're gargoyles. I wish they were, but they're like these little, they look like little cupid fish things. Gargoyle cupid fish. But they're like, look, I wish it wasn't like blurry. Sorry guys. But they're looking down at her as she's like looking at this cup and being like, should I open it? Should I talk about this thing? So if some of you guys haven't disclosed information about like, if you have feelings for somebody, like you are going to be doing that in October, the last bit of October. But you also are trying to like sort out your own emotions and things like that. So that's totally cool. So lots of water going on in the second half of October. Let's go ahead and do a follow-up here. And if you're currently in a relationship too, like you might just be like opening up your heart a little bit more than you have about something. So just a heads up about that. Follow up, please. I've drank so much coffee today. It's unreal. It's a bad thing to have coffee with me when I'm doing readings, because I'm just like drinking through it. Like I've literally had like a pot of coffee today. Okay. Queen of Cups, please. What's the follow-up, please, for Scorpio? Ten of Pentacles. So this person makes you feel pretty awesome, honestly. Like they make you feel like super abundant. See how there's two people in here? And so this person they make you feel really, really good. They also might physically be like helping you with money, as far as like, not like giving you money, but like I feel like for a lot of it, like they make you feel more abundant, or you might be like doing something with this person that helps you to like have that builds on like your finances in a way. You could be like running a business with this person or things of that nature, but you're just feeling really good and really happy overall. And you just might be expressing that to them a little bit more in the toward the end of October. I also feel like the 29th of October is important for you. I do want to point out too that there is an eclipse on the 25th of October. There's also the nodes that are moving out of Scorpio, and so those nodes are currently in Scorpio and its opposite sign of Taurus. They're going to be moving. I am not 100% sure if they're moving into Sag or if they're moving into Libra. I know Sag, and then Sag is opposite sign, which I should know and I don't right this minute. Or they're moving into Libra Aries. So anyway, I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to like figure that out and let you guys know in the next reading or something. But because I know a good bit about astrology, but not every little detail about the nodes specifically. But I do feel like with the eclipse that's happening, it's actually really good for Scorpios, because it's going to push you guys in, and a lot of people are going through this as well, but it's going to be pushing you guys in to like a totally newer direction, as far as your emotions go, as far as your finances go, as far as like how you feel overall. It's just going to like lift a huge weight. And if you're like, oh yeah, I'm a Scorpio and I've been feeling really good, well, that's great, because you're going to probably feel a hell of a lot better. Even like, you know, if you've been feeling good, you're going to feel a lot better, a lot less heavy, a lot more like you can move around, and things will be like a lot less, you know, like like with the nodes in Scorpio and Taurus, like there's just like it's a little bit of a transition period, okay? But it's going to be really, really good for you, and it's going to last quite a while. I think it's like 7 years or something. So it's a big transition. And then with the eclipse, it's really just like pushing you guys into like some really amazing energy, okay? So things are going to start moving in a great direction. Let's do a follow-up for the star card, please, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Communication in regards to a situation. Also, I feel like cutting out unnecessary things. So like things that are like unnecessary to you, as far as like, if you divvy out your time in specific areas where you're like, this isn't really serving me anymore, like going out. Some of you guys might be like cutting going out like a lot. Like you might not be going out as much. Going out to like hang out with people and things and situations, because you're spending a lot of time focusing on your inner self and what it is that you want to do to like move yourself forward, to be able to, you know, have like this abundance here, as far as like emotional situation, as far as financial. Like you're really wanting to push yourself through to like another, like you don't want to sit in the 3D. You want to like move yourself to like the 4D or the 5D, or you're kind of like the 3-dimensional conversations that you have with people, where it's just like, go out and here I am and I'm out and I'm talking about people or like things or whatever. And I'm out at the bar and I'm just kind of like talking to people, or I'm out like at a club and I'm just kind of talking to people and just doing things and hang out. I just feel like for a good bit of Scorpios, like you're kind of sick of like sitting in like kind of stagnant energy, or energy that like drains you, or energy that makes you feel like you're not doing something productive with yourself and your time in your life. And you're kind of wanting to be in an energy where you feel like you are putting more into yourself, into your life, into your own growth, or if you have a partner, into yourself and your partner's growth, into your lives, and so that you can like push yourselves forward in a direction that will stick, okay? Not just like this like fluidy kind of energy where it's like, oh, I just like distribute my energy to all these different people and do all these things, and I just, you know, very like social butterfly kind of situation. But like at the end of the day, like where has it gotten you, sort of a thing. Like you just want to feel like you're moving forward in a direction that serves you. So you might be like cutting that out a little bit, and cutting out kind of that energy drain kind of situation where you're putting more into one pot and not the other. You want to make sure that you're giving to yourself as much as possible, especially with the nodes and everything shifting, because when that happens, like we need to make sure that we're in our best possible way, so that we can show up for ourselves, okay, in the best possible way that we can. This is also about communicating, okay, about a situation, swift communication. Some of you guys, if you spend a lot of time online, just kind of there, like you might be taking a lot of time out of doing that, unless you're doing it like for work, like how I am. But you're not going to be sitting on there, you know, for a long time, just kind of not doing anything. A lot of time wasting isn't going to be a thing. I just feel like you just want to move forward and do something different. But there is a lot of like abundant energy and really good energy in regards to emotions and like love and stuff like that. So what's going on with this Page of Cups? Please show me a follow-up. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. We have the Lovers straight off the bat, okay? So if you guys are not in a relationship, you probably are going to be meeting, likely, I don't want to say your soulmate, because it's not necessarily your soulmate, but it's definitely some good energy in regards to like that. Also, we have Gemini energy with this. Doesn't have to be though. It's just because we got this follow-up card. This is a really good spread, y'all. But this is an offer, and then we got the Lovers, like just two of a kind, like two very similar energies, and people that just kind of get each other and that make each other feel really good, really abundant, really happy. There's a lot of like really clear, honest communication going on. And there's also just like a feeling of like being at home with someone, with someone's energy, right? So you could be like in the middle of nowhere and just be like, I could be in the middle of nowhere with you and not be bored, right? Tumbleweeds flying all over the place, and you're just like, yeah, you're my person. Like, this is cool. Doesn't matter. Like, wherever you are, you're at home. Like, it's really kind of like I feel really nerdy, but the song "Home is Wherever I'm With You," if you know what I'm talking about. Is kind of the energy that you're feeling with this person. Okay. Because I just saw two people like just sitting on the side of the road, like tumbleweeds just like flying by, and they're like, yeah, I'm with you. I'm happy. Like, it doesn't matter what we're doing, where we are. Like, I don't need to even like do anything, go anywhere. I don't have to go out to like to be happy. Like, I just want to kind of be with you, and I'll be happy with that. Careful with codependent energy, of course. Do make sure that you maintain some independence, but also like this is a really good energy that you feel safe in, and so that's good. And I feel like that's one of the main components too of this energy for Scorpio too, is like you just want to be around energy in people who make you feel safe and make you feel like you're at home, and you don't want anything else. Like, you're tired of like the same old kind of thing. You just want to be around people that you feel like you can trust, that you feel like can trust you, and everything's just kind of like cool, calm, collected. What's the oracle message, please, for Scorpio? Sorry if this is messing with the microphone, guys. I'm trying to sort this out, but okay. So breach, so there's breaking through, breaking away. It's a good thing, it's just kind of like moving something onto a different like level, a different space, like breaking through about something, even like communicating about how you feel about something or someone. More open, honest communication in a situation. Let's pull an oracle for the Lovers and the Page of Cups. What's the message for the Lovers and Page of Cups overall? Oracle. Submerged. So I feel like some of you guys are also feeling like overly emotionally connected to something and someone. Could also be more than one person. Like it doesn't have to be just one person. Okay. Obviously, like if you're in a relationship and you like have like that situation, like that's fine. It doesn't have to always be like romantic, but there is like a very like I really enjoyed your energy sort of a situation. Excuse me. And then what is the overall message for the Star and the Page of Swords for Scorpio? I feel like I needed to pull 3 of them for you guys. Okay, activation. So this communication also might be where she opens her cup here. Okay, and she opens up about communication about something. Like, hey, I want to distribute more time, energy, emotion, situation into this. And that's why this activation begins, okay? And it's going to cause, I always see like a super happy... It looks like the happiest, what the fuck are they called? Dolphin. And like she's blowing and then this dolphin's just like, woo, like loving it. So whatever this communication is, I do feel like with this activation that it is going to cause a really, like, it's going to make somebody really happy. So if you do have something to communicate to someone, especially in regards to like, how you feel or something like of that nature, I do feel like it is going to cause a great deal of happiness for that person. And then let me go ahead and see. Of course, I waited to do you guys' reading last, and now like I've had so much coffee, so my blood sugar is like through the roof, and I feel like I'm gonna like pass out. But so I'm like, oh, let me just do some messages and see what kind of messages I get, right? Because I've been doing this whole thing where I have been kind of trying to see like what channeled messages I get at the end of the reading, so that way it's not like interrupting me the whole way through. But then like my blood sugar is kind of shit, so we'll see if I can not black out. What messages do we have for Scorpio? Any messages that we have for Scorpio for the last bit of October? For Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, please. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising. I didn't mean to say that. So I got like this like whole sentence. Like I didn't mean to say that. But it was like kind of cute. He goes like in a really like kind of like a playful, cute voice. Like, oh, I didn't mean to say that. Like somebody might accidentally communicate something to somebody. So if you're somebody who like has feelings for somebody, or somebody who like whatever maybe wants to take a relationship to like the next like step or something, it's like a opening up a little bit, like showing, I'm seeing like a body. This is like, sorry if you guys don't like, you're Scorpios, you're fine with morbid things, but like somebody's like taking their ribs and just like opening it up and like showing their whole heart. Alexa, stop. Alexa's a stalker. I don't know if you guys have the same problem. She'll just like start talking to me about anything. But it's like, I just see like something like opening ribs and just like the heart is just beating. Like you're like really showing your like deepest self to someone also in the month of October. You're opening up to someone and you're just like, like can be a little bit scary. Anything else? And they're like, oh, I didn't mean to say that. But you like did, obviously, because you did say it, but like it's like a thing. Anything else? So I see a swing, like a tree swing kind of a deal. So like, and it's like one that you sit on, like a swing that you can like, this hat needs to be gone. Sorry. My hair is just like soft and I need to cut it, so apologize. But it's like a swing where like you like sit on the swing and it's connected. I'm getting Northport. I don't know even what that means, but like Northport. Okay. And then you guys keep getting frogs. I swear, like in your last reading, you guys got frogs, and now I'm seeing like more frogs. But frogs symbolize good luck, prosperity. They symbolize what else? Good luck, prosperity. I can't think of anything else, but like things like that. So, and then I also see the number 3, something significant, specifically about the 3rd, I would say, of November, because that's in the next month, or the 23rd. The 29th is like something that sticks out big time. 27th as well. Anything else? Somebody's like such a creep. So like somebody has like, I'm seeing like lipstick on someone, and somebody says that shade looks good on you. Like, what a creepy thing to say. Anyway, sorry, just like I just heard it in like just like this voice, so sorry about it. Anything else for Scorpio? I'm also seeing snakes. Snakes are also good luck. I'm seeing like a lot of like some snakes just like hanging from trees and stuff like that. Somebody by the name of G, 1 second. Like George Gomez. So random. 1 more second. Anything else for Scorpio? Somebody's going dancing. Like it's like a holiday thing, like some Halloween thing is going on. Okay. And then anything else? Also, like somehow, so there's something going on also with like tarantulas. Like I'm seeing like a couple of tarantulas, but I'm also seeing like molting. So I feel like it's more of like a molting process. So I feel like with, for example, the, what is it called? With our eclipse that we're going through, I feel like you guys are just like feeling like you're gonna be like, it's a molting process. So like we're shedding like a scorpion. They don't molt, obviously. I don't believe, but like like I used to own one, but I don't remember seeing it ever do this. I don't think that it does. But how tarantulas like molt, so like they leave their one skin behind and then they are able to go elsewhere, right? I feel like for Scorpio, like that is just a symbolism of like we're leaving behind, and I'm saying we because I'm also a Scorpio. We're leaving behind our old shell, our old selves, and moving on to something different. And as we go, we're becoming something completely, I hear like completely changed. You might feel like something is going to be completely changed in a way, but in a good positive, oh my God, I can't talk, in a good positive way. But you feel like you're shedding your skin and like leaving that some part of you behind in a way. I'm also hearing this is all new to me. These feelings are new to me. Okay, that's interesting. This kind of relationship is new to me too. So I feel like some of you like are going to be opening up to someone in a way that you haven't ever felt like you have before. Something's like super, super new, like feels super new. Anything else? There's also like somebody's like going to be spending a good bit of time. Like there's a lot of time that's going to be spent just outside, like wanting to be outside, like wanting to be like out in nature a lot more. Is there anything else for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising? Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card. I was just led to pull one more card. For Scorpio Sun and Rising. Such a creepy, like, the whole, like, that shade looks good on you. Like, I think somebody, I don't know. Like, no offense, obviously. You're trying to say something cute, but to someone, I just feel like someone's, like, complimenting someone's lipstick, like lip shade, like lipstick shade or something, and they're just like, it's like the most random thing to say. Maybe they didn't mean, I also hear like that I didn't mean to have it come out that way. Okay, cool. Okay, we've got Sagittarian energy here. Also keeping balance of a situation, emotional situation, as well. So just, some of you guys are going to be like over the top, like super, not obsessed, because like we don't obsess the Scorpios, right? But like over interested in a situation, okay, with someone, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, especially with this like a submerged thing, just like way like interested in someone, but just be sure that like you're balancing out that energy, okay, as well, just because like, you know, too much of a good thing is even, you know, needs to be balanced out. And let's just pull one other oracle. Sorry, this is going forever. I just am doing what I'm led to do, so it's cool. Somebody like wants to watch the sunset with you. Sounds really cheesy. Dog's barking. I just feel like there's a lot of like romantic-y kind of energy coming in, where like it might not be something that you would even like normally do, but there's like a lot of like wanting to like watch the sunset and like be out in nature and like be places with someone. Okay, what's going on? Show me an oracle. Robert is a name that just came out too. Creation. So whatever this is, like you've also like this, I feel like is like energy that you've dreamed of, like in a situation, as far as like for those of you guys like jumping into like a deeper, or if you are meeting somebody that you're having a relationship with. A lot of Scorpios will not be single like very much longer. And those of you guys who are in relationships, like your relationships could definitely take a step into like a deeper bit as well. So, and this is something that you've definitely dreamed of, okay? Like the fairy tale romance shit is what's going on as well. Something to do. So like I've heard, so Rice Krispies. This is sometimes I get the weirdest shit that comes through. I feel like somebody's gonna be making Rice Krispie treats like with their partner, like whatever. Weird shit comes out sometimes when I channel. But that's all, guys. I hope you have a great one, and I'll see you guys again in November. Bye.